Bruce Willis, the man whose iconic bald head captivated women worldwide and whose cult classics inspired countless young men, is a legend of the silver screen. With nearly 90 films and series to his name, he's a megastar, a trendsetter of the menacing look and signature white jersey, and one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors. Beloved for his charisma, cynicism, and unyielding quest to save the universe on screen, his journey is as fascinating as his roles. How did he land his first gigs? What's the story behind his daring scenes and unconventional personal life? And what led him to take on B-movies? Get ready to dive into the life of Bruce Willis right here on our channel. Let's begin. Bruce Willis, a childhood worth a blockbuster. Born on March 19th in Idar Oberstein, West Germany, Bruce Willis was the product of a German mother and an American father stationed there. Moving to New Jersey at age 2, Bruce grew up as the eldest of 4 siblings in a working-class family. Life wasn't easy. His parents' divorce split the family, and Bruce battled a severe stutter. His breakthrough came during a school play, where acting miraculously silenced his stutter and boosted his confidence. Nicknamed Buck, Bruce charmed classmates with his humor and charisma, even becoming student council chairman. But his rebel streak showed. He was expelled for a fight and arrested at 19 for carrying marijuana. Before finding his calling, Bruce worked odd jobs, from a nuclear plant guard to a bus driver. Ultimately, his passion for acting won, setting him on the path to becoming one of Hollywood's most charismatic stars. Bruce Willis from bartender to breakthrough. Bruce Willis may have had big dreams, but sticking to academic pursuits wasn't one of them. After a year at Montclair State University, he dropped out, though he did eventually finish via correspondence. Hungry for action, Bruce hit New York City, skipping classes to audition for plays just 20 minutes away. Rejections piled up until, finally, in 1977, he landed a role off-Broadway. With that small victory, he officially bid college goodbye. Theater gigs weren't paying the bills, so Bruce took up bartending at Central, a hotspot for actors. Though his stint as a waiter was short-lived, let's just say speed wasn't his forte, Bruce became a legend behind the bar. Sporting a torn t-shirt, parachute pants, roller skates, and a colorful headband, he served drinks while cracking jokes, playing harmonica, and earning the nickname Bruno. On screen, Bruce's early career was a series of blink-and-you'll-miss-it moments. His big screen debut? A brief shot in The First Deadly Sin, 1980, as a guy in a cap trailing Frank Sinatra. Then came a courtroom extra role in The Verdict, 1982, and a Levi's ad in 1984 that gave him his first decent paycheck. $100 felt like $1 million, he joked. He also snagged a spot on Miami Vice, playing a menacing arms dealer. But his true breakthrough arrived in 1985 with the detective series Moonlighting. Casting directors almost passed on him. His earring, punk haircut, and military garb didn't scream private detective. Lucky for us, they gave him a shot, and the rest is Hollywood history. Bruce Willis, from TV stardom to big screen icon. Bruce Willis's breakout role in Moonlighting was almost derailed before it began. Series creator Glenn Gordon Caron saw something special in Bruce, his mix of audacity and charisma, and let him audition alongside Sybil Shepherd, who was already cast. Against nearly 3,000 hopefuls, Bruce snagged the role. Reflecting on his time on the show, Bruce described it as an exhilarating, boundary-pushing experience. Rumors swirled about on set sparks between Bruce and Sybil, but Bruce dismissed them as part of the creative process, denying any real-life romance. The series catapulted Bruce into stardom, earning Moonlighting 16 Emmy nominations and even a win in 1987. However, by the 3rd season, ratings dipped due to plot shifts, Sybil's pregnancy, and Bruce's growing disinterest as he set his sights on the silver screen. His first major film, Blind Date, 1987, paired him with Kim Basinger in a romantic comedy where his comedic flair shone again. That same year, he ventured into music, releasing The Return of Bruno, a bluesy album that charted surprisingly well, with hits like Respect Yourself and Under the Boardwalk. Bruce's personal life also made headlines. At the premiere of Stakeout in 1987, he met actress Demi Moore, and a whirlwind romance followed. Just months later, the pair married in a spontaneous Las Vegas ceremony, despite skeptics doubting Bruce's commitment. He proved them wrong, trading in his wild ways for family life. Together, Bruce and Demi welcomed 3 daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah, and Bruce even honed his culinary skills to cook for his girls. This mix of talent, charisma, and dedication helped cement Bruce Willis as both a Hollywood star and a family man. Bruce Willis' career swings and iconic roles. Bruce Willis skyrocketed to fame with Die Hard, where he beat out Hollywood titans like Schwarzenegger and Stallone for the role of John McClane. Rewritten to suit his charm and humor, McClane became an everyman hero who redefined action films. The success of Die Hard led to 5 sequels and a $5 million paycheck that caused waves in Hollywood, cementing Willis as a top-tier star. While Die Hard shaped his career, Willis explored other roles with mixed results. His comedic turn in Sunset, 1988, flopped. But he earned a Golden Globe nomination for the drama In Country, 1989. Lending his voice to Look Who's Talking, 1989, Willis charmed audiences in a surprise box office hit, though other efforts, like The Bonfire of the Vanities, 1990, were critical misfires. In 1991, Bruce Willis headlined Hudson Hawk, a whimsical action comedy that split audiences. While it grossed $80 million globally, U.S. critics savaged it, calling it a disaster. Willis defended the film, blaming unfair bias and later choosing roles based on his own preferences rather than external judgment. That year also brought The Last Boy Scout and Mortal Thoughts. In the former, Willis shone as a gritty detective unraveling a murder mystery despite tense production issues. In Mortal Thoughts, he embraced a darker role as a violent, abusive husband, showing his range in a more improvisational project. In 1992's Death Becomes Her, Willis again broke type, playing a cowardly, drunken plastic surgeon opposite Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn. The dark comedy highlighted his ability to excel in unconventional roles, blending humor with vulnerability. Bruce Willis challenges flops and redemption. In 1992, Death Becomes Her showcased Willis's comedic range alongside Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn. The film broke ground in visual effects, earning an Academy Award, but critics found it shallow, despite its $149 million box office success. Willis also embraced cameo roles, including a playful hug with Julia Roberts in The Player, and starred in Japanese commercials for Subaru Legacy and NTT Docomo, further cementing his global appeal. The following years saw uneven results. In 1993, Striking Distance flopped despite Willis's gritty portrayal of a cop, earning scorn from critics and Willis himself, who later called it a mess. Color of Night, 1994, fared no better, becoming infamous for its controversial scenes and earning a Golden Raspberry for Worst Film. However, his solid supporting role in Nobody's Fool, 1994, earned praise, and his quirky turn as a guardian angel in North was memorable, though the film itself bombed. Bruce Willis's career soared with Pulp Fiction, 1994, where he played Butch Coolidge, a boxer navigating crime on his own terms. Quentin Tarantino initially wanted Stallone for the role, but gave it to Willis after a fateful barbecue conversation. Willis's passion for the nonlinear script and its raw dialogue paid off as the film became a global phenomenon, earning over $200 million and several awards, including an Oscar for Best Original Screenplay. In 12 Monkeys, 1995, Willis played James Cole, a prisoner sent back in time to stop a deadly virus. The role showed his emotional depth, earning him the Saturn Award for Best Actor. Meanwhile, Last Man Standing, 1996, saw him as a stoic mercenary, though the film failed to impress critics. However, his animated series Bruno the Kid, which he produced and voiced, showcased his lighter, creative side. Willis struck gold again with The Fifth Element, 1997, where he starred as ex-military cab driver Corbin Dallas opposite Milla Jovovich. Despite initial budget concerns, Willis agreed to a reduced fee, drawn to the project's innovative concept. The film, a cultural touchstone, grossed $264 million and earned multiple awards, cementing Willis's place as both a Hollywood star and a fan favorite. Bruce Willis, navigating transformations of success. As Bruce Willis's career became less consistent, he continued to explore diverse projects, prioritizing compelling stories over commercial prospects. In Mercury Rising, 1998, he portrayed an FBI agent protecting an autistic boy who cracked a government code. While the film leaned into his familiar hero image, it earned him a Golden Raspberry for Worst Actor. That same year, The Siege saw him step into an antagonist's shoes, delivering a more nuanced performance, though the film's serious tone and slow pacing failed to resonate with audiences accustomed to Willis's usual wit and action-packed roles. In Michael Bay's Armageddon, 1998, Willis played the rugged leader of a group of oil drillers tasked with saving Earth from an asteroid. Despite its blockbuster cast and box office success, the film received heavy criticism for scientific inaccuracies, earning Willis yet another Golden Raspberry nomination. Willis, however, took it in stride, humorously commenting on the film's popularity, "I'm happy that the end of the world amuses people so much." Bruce Willis, personal and career highs and lows. By 1998, Bruce Willis's career extended beyond the screen with the release of the PlayStation game Apocalypse, where his likeness and voice brought the protagonist to life. However, his personal life hit turbulence. Balancing their Hollywood careers, Willis and Demi Moore struggled to maintain their marriage. Despite efforts to stagger their schedules for their children, time apart took a toll, and rumors of Willis's relationship with Liv Tyler during Armageddon filming added strain. The couple separated in 1998 after 11 years and finalized their divorce in 2000. Though Willis embraced single life, the two remained close, committed to co-parenting and maintaining their friendship. The following year, Willis starred in Breakfast of Champions, 1999, playing a successful businessman unraveling under the weight of his mental instability. While the film received mixed reviews and a Berlin Film Festival nomination, it failed to resonate widely. Nevertheless, his portrayal added depth to his repertoire, showing his willingness to tackle complex roles beyond action-packed characters. Willis's career surged later that year with M. Night Shyamalan's The Sixth Sense. His understated performance as a psychologist unraveling a supernatural mystery became a defining moment, earning the film critical acclaim and propelling him back to the forefront of Hollywood. This success underscored Willis's ability to navigate both personal struggles and professional reinvention. Bruce Willis, a dramatic turn and a winning bet. In The Sixth Sense, 1999, Bruce Willis captivated audiences as a guilt-ridden child psychiatrist, stepping away from his usual action roles. His chemistry with Haley Joel Osment and the film's emotional depth propelled it to a $672 million box office, earning him accolades and solidifying his dramatic range. Willis reflected on his success, calling his life charmed and full of unexpected fortune. That same year, Willis starred in The Story of Us with Michelle Pfeiffer, though critics panned their lack of chemistry. He also made memorable TV appearances, including a guest role on Friends as Paul Stevens, which came from losing a bet with Matthew Perry during The Whole 9 Yards filming. His performance earned an Emmy, and he donated his sitcom fee to charity. In The Whole 9 Yards, 2000, Willis shone as hitman Jimmy Tulip Tedeschi, pairing humor and danger in a standout performance. The film's success highlighted his comedic versatility and solidified his reputation as a dynamic actor across genres. Later that year, Willis starred in Disney's The Kid, playing a cynical image consultant who meets his younger self. Critics were divided, with some calling it simplistic, but Roger Ebert praised its heartwarming message. The film's mix of comedy and drama highlighted Willis's ability to balance emotion with his trademark wit. Willis closed 2000 with Unbreakable, playing David Dunn, a reluctant superhero opposite Samuel L. Jackson. The film's slow pace and unconventional style earned critical acclaim, with Roger Ebert applauding Willis's subtle performance. Unbreakable later became the first in a trilogy, culminating in Glass 2019, though its reception didn't match the original's impact. Bruce Willis, music, philanthropy, and mixed success. Bruce Willis continued exploring his passion for music, releasing his second album, If It Don't Kill You, It Just Makes You Stronger, 1989, though it failed to match his debut's success. He contributed vocals to soundtracks, including Hudson Hawk and The Whole 9 Yards. Off-screen, Willis made headlines for his patriotism, offering $1 million for information leading to Osama bin Laden after 9/11, a gesture the Department of Defense politely declined but earned public admiration. His film career faced challenges in the early 2000s. As in Bandits 2001, Willis excelled as a charming thief, earning Golden Globe and SAG nominations. However, Heart's War 2002, a military drama, fell flat with critics and audiences. Smaller projects like Grand Champion and True West allowed Willis to experiment with serious roles, though they didn't achieve wide acclaim. Willis returned to action in Tears of the Sun 2003 as a Navy lieutenant, but the film struggled at the box office despite Monica Bellucci's presence. He also made memorable cameos in Charlie's Angels Full Throttle 2003 and Ocean's 12 2004, with the latter showcasing his humor as he played himself. Increasingly drawn to cameo roles, Willis found them a lucrative and light-hearted addition to his career. Bruce Willis balancing hits, misses, and philanthropy. In the early 2000s, Bruce Willis's career faced a mix of successes and challenges. Films like Cop Out 2010 showcased his comedic side but drew criticism for cliched acting and behind-the-scenes conflicts with director Kevin Smith, who later labeled Willis as difficult to work with. Conversely, The Expendables 2010 marked a high point, with Willis's cameo as CIA agent Mr. Church standing out alongside Stallone and Schwarzenegger. However, his role in the sequels ended after demanding $1 million per day for filming, leading to his replacement by Harrison Ford. Despite controversies, Willis remained committed to philanthropy. He established the Bruce Willis Foundation in 2000, dedicated to supporting those in need through fundraising and volunteer work. He also contributed to numerous charities, including Children's Hospice and Palliative Care Coalition, highlighting a softer side to his public persona, often defined by his tough guy roles. Willis's role choices became increasingly selective, with his cameo in The Expendables 2 2012 drawing praise as part of an action-packed ensemble cast. However, his career reflected a tension between box office expectations and personal motivations, balancing blockbuster performances with charitable endeavors and family life. Bruce Willis, hits, misses, and marketing success. In the late 2000s, Bruce Willis's career shifted toward lower-budget films and brief episodic roles. However, the action comedy Red 2010 brought a resurgence. Playing retired CIA operative Frank Moses, Willis delivered his signature mix of grit and humor, supported by Morgan Freeman and John Malkovich. The film grossed $199 million and earned several nominations, including a Golden Globe. Audiences appreciated the daring action and witty script, marking it as a standout amid declining projects. Willis balanced his film career with commercial ventures, appearing in ads for Visa, Sobieski Vodka, and Nike's The Black Mamba. While Red was a success, crime thrillers like Setup, 2011, and Catch struggled critically and financially, despite Willis's strong performances. Critics noted the predictable plots and lackluster storytelling, with Dwayne Burge of The Hollywood Reporter calling Catch a low-caliber oddity. In 2012, Willis shone in Wes Anderson's Moonrise Kingdom, playing Captain Sharp in a whimsical yet poignant role. The film was a critical darling, earning an 8 out of 10 average rating and numerous awards. Willis won Best Supporting Actor from the Independent Spirit Awards and the St. Louis Film Critics. Yet other projects like Lay the Favorite and The Cold Light of Day fell flat, underscoring the inconsistency in his later career choices. Bruce Willis, mixed reviews and family challenges. In the early 2010s, some critics and fans observed a lack of effort in Bruce Willis's performances, with his roles often appearing rushed and uninspired. However, he found redemption in Looper 2012, Rian Johnson's thrilling sci-fi film. Sharing the screen with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Emily Blunt, Willis played the older version of Gordon-Levitt's character, with the younger actor spending hours in makeup to resemble Willis. The film was hailed as one of the best of 2012, showcasing Willis's powerful charisma. It scored an average of 8/10 and received high praise for its inventive take on time travel. Behind the scenes, Willis faced turmoil within his family. In 2012, a scandal erupted when his daughters refused to support their mother, Demi Moore, during her public split from Ashton Kutcher. Willis was reportedly furious and threatened to cut off financial aid if they continued their disrespectful behavior. Despite the tensions, he maintained a strong bond with his daughters and Moore, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to family even amid personal and professional challenges. As Willis's career began to decline, his performance in Looper served as a reminder of the charismatic, commanding actor that fans had loved for decades. Despite occasional missteps, the film reaffirmed his status as a Hollywood icon, capable of delivering standout moments, even in the twilight of his career. Bruce Willis, the closing act. By 2013, Bruce Willis's career began showing signs of decline, despite his enduring popularity. Honored as a commander of the French Order of Arts and Letters for his contributions to cinema, he struggled to reignite his career. Films like A Good Day to Die Hard and Red 2 failed to capture the magic of their predecessors, with Die Hard 5 receiving scathing reviews despite grossing $304 million. Subsequent projects, including Vice, 2015, and The Prince 2014, also faltered, with critics noting a lack of passion and diminishing quality in his performances. Concerns about Willis's well-being surfaced during this period. Reports indicated his film schedules were cut to 2 days of shooting, with limited hours on set. Despite these challenges, Willis explored theater, debuting on Broadway in Misery, 2015. Unfortunately, his performance was widely panned as lifeless and uninspired, with critics like The Guardian describing him as lacking the intensity required for the role. However, Willis demonstrated his enduring humor and resilience at the Comedy Central roast of Bruce Willis in 2018, showing he could take jabs as well as he delivered them. While his career's later years were marked by uneven performances and personal struggles, his legacy as an iconic action star remains firmly intact. Bruce Willis, a final decade of mixed returns. One of Bruce Willis's rare highlights in his later career was Motherless Brooklyn, 2019, directed by Edward Norton. Though his role as Frank Mina lasted just 5 minutes, Willis delivered a solid performance alongside Alec Baldwin and Willem Dafoe. The film received critical praise but stood as an exception among a slew of lower-tier projects. Many films in the 2020s, such as Survive the Night and Hard Kill, relied heavily on Willis's star power for marketing rather than substantial screen time or quality storytelling, with some featuring him for under 10 minutes. The actor's collaborations with director Randall Emmett became emblematic of his declining career. Willis appeared in 29 films over the last few years, with 20 produced by Emmett. This one-shot system maximized profit for minimal effort, requiring Willis to appear in just a few scenes per film. While lucrative, the partnership tarnished his reputation, as many of these films scored below 10% on critics' review sites and earned him a Golden Raspberry nomination for Apex 2021 in the category of Worst Performance by Bruce Willis in a 2021 movie. Despite the decline in film quality, Willis maintained a presence in advertising. He humorously walked through the office of Sky Broadband in a striped bathrobe in 2012 and starred in commercials for Honda and Koa Coffee in 2014. These light-hearted appearances, alongside a few standout projects, kept glimpses of the Bruce Willis legacy alive, even as his career entered its twilight years. Bruce Willis, a graceful exit amid challenges. In his later years, Bruce Willis's career faced mounting difficulties. From memorable commercials, like his die-hard battery spot in 2020, to troubling on-set incidents, his work quality suffered noticeably. Reports surfaced of forgotten lines and moments of confusion, as shared by directors Mike Burns, Out of Death, and Jesse V. Johnson, White Elephant. Some crew members recounted him being fed lines through an earpiece or relying on body doubles for action scenes. Despite these challenges, Willis continued working, earning substantial fees for brief appearances, but his struggles were increasingly apparent. In 2022, Willis's family revealed that he was retiring due to aphasia, a condition affecting his cognitive abilities. The announcement was met with widespread support from fans and colleagues alike. Sylvester Stallone, a longtime friend, offered heartfelt prayers for Willis and his family. The actor's family expressed gratitude for the outpouring of love, emphasizing their unity in navigating this chapter together. Though his career concluded under difficult circumstances, Willis's legacy remains untarnished. His family shared glimpses of his post-retirement life, showing a content and happy Bruce. The enduring hero of countless action films continues to inspire fans, proving that even in challenging times, his resilience and spirit remain intact. Bruce Willis, a hero's legacy. After Bruce Willis's diagnosis of aphasia was made public, the Golden Raspberry Awards organizers withdrew the Worst Acting Job Award he received for Cosmic Sin in 2021. Initially, they created a special category titled The Worst Performance by Bruce Willis in Films of 2021, selecting from 8 of his recent works. Ultimately, the co-founders acknowledged that awarding him would be inappropriate given his health challenges, marking the end of an era for one of Hollywood's most iconic stars. While not every Willis project achieved critical acclaim, his legacy as a beloved action hero remains intact. Millions continue to revisit his films, enjoying his charismatic performances, sharp wit, and ability to blow the asses off bad guys. Willis's career, spanning decades and genres, is a testament to his impact on cinema and the hearts of fans worldwide. Curious about the iconic role of John McClane? Discover what makes Die Hard a masterpiece and how McClane's journey evolved throughout the franchise. Click the link to gain a fresh perspective on your favorite action series and celebrate the unforgettable contributions of Bruce Willis to film history.